In Acts chapter 4, we see the first real test for the early church. After healing the lame man and preaching in the temple, Peter and John were arrested and jailed for the night. The next day, these two men stood before Ananias, the high priest, and Caiaphas, some of the very men who had Jesus arrested and crucified. But Peter and John did not cower or back down. Instead, we read that they boldly proclaimed the gospel of Christ. I've spoken with many wonderful, good-hearted people who deeply love the Lord and will serve anytime the doors of the church are open. They read their Bible every day, they're prayer warriors, and extremely giving. And yet, when it comes to sharing the gospel with other people, be that strangers, neighbors, coworkers, or even family and friends, they just can't do it. There have even been times where I've remained silent. Generally, we have an excuse, but the ones I hear most often are, I just don't know enough, or I don't know the right words to say. I've even heard some people comment, I think God would prefer to use someone that is better educated than I am, someone more extraordinary than me. But that simply isn't true. We read in verse 13 that these religious rulers saw the boldness of Peter and John after they spoke, but they also knew that they were, quote, uneducated and ordinary men. There was nothing special about Peter nor John. They were just regular guys. But they were two regular guys who were completely sold out to the call of Christ. They fully trusted that the Spirit would give them the right words to speak and the boldness to do so. The gospel advances when you and I don't back down from sharing the love of Christ with other people. The gospel advances when you and I stop making excuses and begin telling those around us what Jesus has done to change our life.